the hair of that woman next to the king. It's her. The strumpet who turned our king against Gregolia, not the strumpet. What's up, y'all? We back. Episode 19, Concubine Jess. Look. I'm a concubine out here. Look at me looking cute. Another sleepless night forced you out of bed. Once again, you end up reading Wade's journal in the middle of the night. You have familiarized yourself with Wade's journey and Ethania over the past few months. Hell, you even started jotting notes down to help yourself remember the important details. Apparently, there is no hiding spot for the glider. Wade had it placed right where he should have glided down from. The highest location in Ethania that's within the barrier. Just gotta figure out which mountain it is. Get a bunch of Zubian silk, fix that glider up, hop off the mountain. Easy enough, we'll be home. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out how to take all the Zubian silk for myself. Zubia should send in 20 bolts of silk for all of us this year. I got approximately 5 months to convince the king to give them all to me. A random knock on your door has disrupted your train of thought. Oh shoot, it's King Cletus. He said, Jess, you asleep. Why he up this late? And why he outside my robe? King Cletus, I told you I don't like you. I'm awake. You need something? Can I help you? He said, I need to talk to you, Jess. Can I come in? I mean, he sound kind of depressed. Okay, something must have happened. One moment. Let me get some clothes on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I gotta hide the journal. I forgot. Swiftly, you tug Wade's journal under your pillow and change into your formal attire. Right. Oh, shoot. Look how quick I got dressed, y'all. With the crown on. With the tiara on. Hello. Hello, King Cletus. What's the matter? Why you need to talk to me? He said, I can't sleep, Jess. I spent all day trying to fix the economy. People are too poor to pay their taxes, and I think Gregolia is behind all these accidents within our trading routes. Random landslides and broken carriages, bandit attacks on the traders. It's all because of me, Jess, and I don't know what I can do anymore. He said, my people are starving because they can't afford buying food. They sick because the physicians refuse to treat them without their coins. I made my people suffer, Jess. This sound like America. Sound like us. I got student loans, you know what I'm saying? All I can think of is to reduce the tax. But what's the point of doing that if they aren't even able to pay anything? I'm not worthy to be the king of Ethania. Okay, he definitely wrong on so many things, but he care about his people. He's been exhausting himself trying to fix Ethania too. Don't lose courage, bro. Only a good king would feel his people suffering. He said, I tried, girl, but no matter what I do, it's only getting worse. Okay, I said, maybe instead of focusing on getting people fed, how about figuring out what's causing the people to starve, Your Majesty? He said, reports have said there have been crop failure all over Ethania. In the past, we deal with this by increasing imported food from other kingdoms. Unfortunately, I can't do this anymore with Gregolia hindering our trading. Okay, crop failure just don't randomly happen, King Cletus. I haven't seen drought or extreme coldness after winter. He said, you grew up in a farm. What do you think? I said, I wouldn't know anything without being out there to see the problem, Your Majesty. Right, you trying to govern from within the castle. You don't even know what's going on. Maybe it's time for another inspection tour. I don't think the last one we had should count. Right. He said, if we do this, Jess, we don't hide behind our disguises this time. We go as King Cletus and crown concubine Jess. The people need to know their king does care and he's trying to fix this. Okay, that'd be a huge morale boost, Your Majesty. He said, we'll head out in the morning then. I'll gather the guardsmen and the royal guards. Okay, if I may, Your Majesty, we don't want to intimidate the combatants. Show your people the trust you place in them so they'll open up to you as well. He said, how you think we should do this then? I said, we should just go with Tank Top, Josh, Your Majesty. Charles is a swordsman. We wouldn't want to meet the villagers while armed. Josh will be all the protection we need. Okay, I hope so, Jess. He said, I just want to keep you safe, girl. I said, listen, I got hands now. Don't get it twisted. With a fancy gown like this, I bet I could do a leg sweep. And the bad guys won't even know what hit them. Period. Just like that, you managed to make the dejected King Cletus crack a smile. At least I cheered him up a little bit. He said, as much as I want to see that, I'd much rather avoid having you fight out there. Okay. King Cletus, I still don't like you. You kind of funny, but I still don't like you. Look at this, y'all. I told you. I told you was about to start flirting. You so beautiful, Jess. Okay. Good night. He said, well, you better get some sleep. We got a lot to do in the morning. Okay, good night. Good night. Get out. All right, the next morning. Okay, y'all, look, we out in the city. We out in these Athenia streets, you know what I'm saying? Me and Tank Top. Look at everybody. The villager woman said, look, it's the king. What's the king of Athenia doing here? Look at the hair of that woman next to the king. It's her. The strumpet who turned... Not the strumpet. The strumpet who turned our king against Gregolia. Not the strumpet. Hush now. She the empress of Athenia. Right. You want to get beheaded? What's the king even doing here with the dark-haired concubine? The villager man said, look, mother, the king is here. That's that man that got knocked out last episode. And that's the sister. It's our chance, brother. We need to tell his majesty everything. This woman said, I say we gonna cut off all her hair. Why you hating? She can spread her legs all she wants, but without that hair, I doubt any man would want to touch her. Then the king will finally send her away and let her bring down Gregolia instead. Oh, girl. What is going on? You gasp at the insults from the hostile female villager. Is this what the commoners think I am? Some floozy? A dark-haired slut who manipulated the king into ruining Athenia? Why am I being blamed just because of something I can't control? Right. That's King Cletus' fault. That ain't mine. Josh notices your sharp inhales. Don't let the rumors affect you, girl. Okay, Josh right. They only know as much as they were told. And it's obvious the rumors started from within the palace, right? With how many people hating my guts in there, right? Probably Queen Mara, because, you know, she hater number one. She is hater number one. It's only natural for them to spread the worst rumors about me. The villager woman said, I'll probably starve to death before the next winter anyway. It all started when this woman seduced the king with her pretty hair. I can't believe Athenia is going down because of this dark-haired wench. You got one more time, girl, before I come over there and knock you out. King Cletus' face darkens upon hearing the villager woman's angry remarks. With a piercing stare, he raises his hand at Royal Guard Josh. The villager woman is just one order away from being perished by the hands of a royal guard. I mean, Josh can't see though, so King Cletus raising his hand. Josh is blind, so I don't understand. Okay, not do nothing, let Josh kill her. So y'all, what should we do? I kind of want to let Josh kill her. I'm not even gonna hold you. I want Josh to kill her, but I'm not gonna do it. You know what? She called me a strumpet. We about to intimidate her. I really wanted to talk her down, but she called me a strumpet and a floozy and a whore. She didn't say all that, but that's what I heard. That's what I heard her say. So we about to intimidate her. Let me handle this. Let me handle it. Excuse me. King Cletus puts down his hand, but he's still glaring at the bitter villager woman. Without a word, you stare the woman down. Girl, don't get drop kicked. Don't get drop kicked. Though a little startled, the villager woman crosses her arm and stares right back at you. Both of y'all just stare at each other without a blink. You may be equally irritated, but you both know who's the one in power here, right? The crown concubine, the one with the tiara. Eventually, the villager woman gives in to your silent intimidation. Period. I'll spare your life because you just ignorant. Believing in all the rumors you were told. Probably by Queen Mara. But if you say another word, I'll drop kick you, sis. I'll drop kick you. I've been trying to drop kick somebody for 16 episodes now. I've been waiting. You better go on about your business. Are we clear? She said, yes, your grace. Period. Now go on about your business. The air is still filled with your intimidation. No one dares make a sound. Right. They do know you spared the villager woman's life when you didn't have to. King Cletus clears his throat. Look like you coughing. I understand there's been a shortage of food and people are getting sick. I want to get to the bottom of this. When did the crop failure start? The villager woman said, crop failure? Is that what was reported to the palace? He said, yeah, that's what I've been hearing from the militia. She said, there was never no crop failure, bro. Our crop's been growing well, but... She said, careful, dear, don't get yourself in trouble. He said, we have to tell His Majesty everything, Mama. And the sister said, exactly, Mama, this our chance. She said, what good will it do? You think it'll stop him? Okay, stop who? Look at them, y'all. Them? Is she implying all these are actually caused by human beings? The other villager dude seems to think false reports are being sent to the king, too. Okay, what's happening? I'm gonna talk to him, Your Majesty. Okay, let me handle it. He said, you grew up in a farm too. I trust you to know what to say, Jess. Alright, whatever. That's the lie I've been telling you. Okay, hello? We're here to fix this, but you need to tell me what's going on. If there's no crop failure, why people starving? She said, I would tell you everything if I could, Your Grace, but we'd be killed if I do this. There are too many of them. Okay, how many we talking about? Look at the sister. She said, it's the bandits, Your Grace. Ever since the Green Scarf mercenaries were down, bandits have been sweeping in the towns. The mama said, no, we can't do this. She said, Mama, His Majesty and Her Grace came all this way to hear from us. Right. If I die because of this, then so be it. At least it'll save the others. Okay, nobody gonna die, girl, I promise. We'll do anything we can to fix this, but we need to know how. Y'all need to start talking. Tell me about these bandits. Who are they? Where do they roam? The man said, they're everywhere, Your Grace. It was just a few at first, but they've been growing in numbers. We were forced to give them every silver we earned. When we failed to do so, they threatened to take my sister and burn down our farm. Sis said, Mother has been sick and we don't have anything to get her treated by the physicians. We had to travel everywhere just to sell enough of our produce to get the silvers and pay off the bandits. Mama said a lot of the silvers they collected from us end up in the militia's hands, just so they'll turn a blind eye on the wrongdoings. Okay, is that why we were told these were all crop failures? That's crazy. They got a whole conspiracy theory going on here. A whole racket. Oh shoot, we got a bandit, y'all! The vendor said, Mama, what we got here? Our favorite farmer girl has got herself a pretty lady friend. Well, we'll worry about that later. For now, we're going to make an example out of these three. I'll bring it. Some people just don't know how to keep their mouths shut. He said, I know the best way to shut up a farmer girl. He said, you do that. I'm taking the dark-haired princess there. Oh, try it. Try it. Bring it on. Bring it over here. These must be the bandits. Look at Tank Top. Royal Guard Josh cautiously moves in front of King Cletus, covering his king from the bandit sight. That was actually unnecessary. The bandits are way too distracted right now. Okay, come on. Come on, get knocked out like your father used to. The older bandit eyes you up and down, as if you a tall glass of wine he about to taste. The lustful smirk on his face is starting to set off the bombs in your head. Not the bombs. Bring it on, old bandit. Okay, he said, I bet that night raven in the palace is not even half as gorgeous as you. Okay, he's stupid. He is royally stupid. He gonna be easy to take down, right? Y'all in some kind of bandit guild? He said, there are no bandit guilds, princess. Guilds would mean sharing, and nobody likes sharing. He said, glad I found you before the others. Nothing is more exhilarating than being allowed to undress a beautiful woman, knowing I don't have to pass her down anytime soon. Oop, not pass her down. He said, easy there, little brother. Look at the jewelry she wearing. The gold coins we get from her is worth more than a good shag. He said, whatever you say, big brother. Oh, I got all ya. Listen, I'm about to drop kick all these people. As much as I want to smell that beautiful dark tone hair, I'd much rather see how much gold coins you have stashed in your fancy house. You got any idea who I am? You must not know me. He said, you some spoiled rich girl who's trying to look like the renowned Night Raven. I'll admit, you did a great job with that hair. Look at him laughing. How stupid can they be? He said, rather than wasting your gold coins to look like somebody else, why don't you let the men show you how to spend them wisely? Okay, what if I don't have no gold coins? He said, I guess you'll be joining our dear farm girl there. Little Bandit said, now I'm hoping you don't have any gold coins, princess. Y'all, King Cletus just gonna sit here and watch? He said, get out of my way, Josh. I need to get Jess out of there. Josh said, these men ain't no match for Jess, your majesty. Right. Your trust in her is not wrongly placed. Right. No me, Tank Top. No me. Big Bandit said, well, princess, why don't you sit your pretty butt here and watch your men punish some naughty farmers? Little Bandit said, be a good girl. We won't take more than just your gold coins. Otherwise, you're gonna scream as we take our sweet time with you. Okay. The bandits turn away from you and head towards the farmer family. Okay, time to show everybody how wrong them rumors were. Come on. Okay, we ain't talking. We ain't talking. I'm about that action. You know what I'm saying? I'm through talking. We about that action. You clench your fist and punch the bandit right in his spine. Period. Pained by the unexpected attack, the bandit howls in pain. Big Bandit said, "You gonna beg for mercy, little wench. Come on, bring it." The bad rumors about you did fail to mention all the fights you've been in since you entered the palace. This day has been a crazy turn of events for some of these commoners. First, the king of Ethania just came out of nowhere. Then they finally get to see this notorious Night Raven, who was supposed to be the very reason of Ethania's downfall. But now, the only person standing between these nefarious bandits and the innocent villagers is this dark-haired lady in her fancy attire. Right, raising her fist towards two muscular men. Not a sign of fear or hesitation. Well, no time to care about what they think. The older bandit scanning your body, looking for a defenseless spot. These rookies way too obvious. Who would go straight for the stomach against a ready opponent? We going for the stomach. Are we covering the stomach or the chest? We going for the stomach. The bandit strikes you. You lower your arms to block his attack off your stomach, right? And push the bandit back with a counterattack, punching him right on his stomach, period. If you gotta attack such an obvious spot, at least do it right. Do it right. He said, "Shut up, wench. I was letting you have that one." Okay, we'll see. We'll see. From the last attack, you realize this is one of those simple brutes. Maximum strength with a slow head. Probably don't even know what a fake attack is. There he is, trying to decide where to hit again. I kind of want to do a leg sweep, but we're gonna do the first one. We're gonna pretend to punch his stomach and then go for the nose. Did that happen? Okay. You swing your left fist towards the bandit's stomach, then quickly punch his nose with your right fist. Okay. The mere bandit is no match to your years of karate training, period. Okay. Won the fight flawlessly, y'all, period. And look at little brother shook. You ready to dance, bro? Little bro. He said, "You win, lady. Just let me go, please. I was just trying to get by." Oh no, we don't. No. You're not getting away from here. You knocked out that man from the last episode. I remember that. You gotta die for your crime. You gotta die. People are suffering because of pigs like you. Period. Knock him out. You should be punished for your crime. Look at King Cletus with the arm up. Get rid of him, Josh. He said, "Right away, your majesty." Period. Tank Top coming in for the kill. Uh-huh. Josh kneels down and tears the coin pouch off the fallen bandit's belt. He said, "These are the coins he's been collecting, your grace." Okay, give them back to the people. You know? Give it back to mama so she can go to the hospital. Okay, it's not much, but you should be able to see a physician now. You can come to the palace with the physician with the makeup brushes. He'll take care of you. Mama said, "I don't know what to say, your grace." Thank you. You welcome. You welcome. I run this town, you know what I'm saying? Can I make a speech, King Cletus? I want to motivate everybody to train themselves to fight. Y'all got to start throwing hands around here, you know, so they can defend themselves against the bandits. He said, "That's better than any idea I came up with." Right. You got my full support. Okay. You can get back in the carriage or wherever you came from, because this is my town now. You know what I'm saying? This is my city. All right, listen up, y'all. Ethania may be plagued with bandits, and there's so many of them, more than we can count. But guess what? It's way more of us than the bandits themselves. Together, we much stronger than they'll ever be. Stop letting them have their ways, people. It's time to start fighting back, defending ourselves and our loved ones. Farmers, merchants, men, women, don't matter who you are. Train yourselves to fight. Get stronger. Start throwing hands. I'm a crown concubine. I'm a woman. And I'll fight every last bandit to my last breath. And I'll fight every one of them to my last breath. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because I'm a fighter. I'll never submit to unfairness. Starting today, we pick up arms. We defend ourselves. We start throwing hands. We put the Stone Cold Stunner on people. You know what I'm saying? And we shall prevail. Period. The villager woman said, "Concubine Jess." Period. Concubine Jess. Yeah. Let's go. Look, everybody. This is my kingdom now. Get back, King Cletus. This is my kingdom. I run the streets now. I run it. People cheering for me. They chanting my name. It's got nothing to do with my hair color, how I look, or the title I'm carrying. They cheer for me because I make them feel stronger, right? And give them hope. I'm like, you be like Barack Obama, you know what I'm saying? What the heck did I just do? I'm supposed to be a guest here. Not trying to run for Missy Thalia. Okay, King Cletus says, you an inspiration, Jess. I know. I know I am. Well, if I'm going to be stuck here for another 5 months, might as well do some good with my time here. Y'all run this town. Okay, later that day. Okay, look at Roxanne, y'all. Mara said the peasants were all chanting her name. They were. Who did she think she was? Roxanne said, why did His Majesty take her out there in the first place? Mara said, His Majesty is smitten by that wench. I knew it the day Royal Guard Josh took her right off our hands. I should have killed her quickly that day. Roxanne said, wouldn't you be punished for doing that, girl? Mara said, His Majesty was not as interested back then. He might have got angry at me, but I'm a Salvador after all. He wouldn't risk losing the support of my house. Roxanne said, House Salvador is so powerful. Maybe they can help? Mara said, I've been writing to Father, but he didn't believe a troll like her could be a threat until after the Grand Conference. I wish Father would act sooner. Roxanne said, it's not too late, girl. Mara said, the people love her now, Roxanne. I'm not getting any younger. It's only a matter of time until she takes over my ruby tiara. Roxanne said, I'll die before I let that unmuzzled mongrel get above me. That wench knows nothing. Oh, girl. Whatever. Oh, look at her, y'all. She's going into labor. Roxanne. She said, it hurts, Your Majesty. Mara said, it's time, Roxanne. Don, go get the physician. Okay, meanwhile in the throne room, I said I suggest we get our guardsmen out to patrol the commons. They may be willing to start fighting, but they need time to train. Advisor Arthur said, I agree, Your Grace. House Salvador's militia is not to be trusted anymore. They're exploiting the power of their house to prey on the commoners. King Cletus said, I have to invite Lord Rick here so we can discuss this. I'll not tolerate corruption amongst the militia. Lord Rick the one about to about to take you out, bro. He said, I also have an idea regarding the commoners' training, but it's getting late. We'll discuss further tomorrow. Arthur said, yes, Your Majesty. Okay. Bye, Arthur. King Cletus said, you impressive, girl. I didn't know you could have such influence among the commons. Look, I was just trying to help, bro. We can only do so much for the people with our limited resources. He said, King Neelis must have seen it in you. You're a born leader. I said, or just an outsider borrowing ideas from thousands of years of history. Right. He said, you amazing, Jess. I know. You give me another reason to admire you more every new day. Y'all, I kind of want to kiss King Cletus because of Mara. I really just want to make Mara jealous. But I'm not going to do it. We keeping it professional. I don't like King Cletus. Good night, Your Majesty. Good night. Go get some rest, Jess. You deserve it after all you've done for Ethania today. Okay, good night. Bye. Man, I should have made Mara jealous, man. In the meantime, look how she holding that. Look how that teacup just floating. Look at this physician with these makeup brushes, y'all. The physician said, congratulations, Your Majesty. It's a prince. Okay. Mara said, how is concubine Roxanne? He said, her grace is exhausted and needs a lot of rest, Your Majesty. Mara said, give her this Dawnberry tea. Mara said, she just lost a lot of blood. This Dawnberry tea will help her recover. I don't think it will, he said, right away, Your Majesty. Mara said, by the way, physician, childbirth is a very dangerous process. A lot of empresses died to childbirth before. He said, I'm quite confused, girl. She said, just know the right thing to say if you wish to keep breathing, physician. Y'all, I told y'all they about to get Roxanne up out of here. She said, well, off you go. Roxanne must be quite thirsty. Oh my God. Don't give her that tea, man. Y'all, look at Roxanne. You shouldn't have drank it, girl. You shouldn't have drank it. Oh, this a flashback, y'all. This Mara saying, you good with poisons. Do you know how to make some kind of poison that can kill silently? It has to be scentless, tasteless, and colorless. And Roxanne said, Mother had a formula that can kill quickly, but it does have a distinctive red color. Y'all, poisoned by your own concoction, girl. Look at you. Look at Mara with the baby, y'all. Yeah, God. Mara said, hush now, my baby. Y'all, I will not let any harm come to you. Mother will raise you all by herself. Not Mother. I have so much to give you, my son. You'll be the king of Ethania. Oh my god. Bar said, Royal Guard Charles, are you outside? Yeah, tank top number 2 out there. He said, yes, your majesty. Something I can help you with. Mara said, how bad do you want to hurt Jess? Charles said, my desire to break her is greater than my will to live, your majesty. Why you really? Your will to live, really? That's dramatic. That is dramatic. Now I know I've been messing with you all series, but you ain't gotta act like that, Charles. Barr said, I think I know how to hit her where it hurts, but I need your help. He said, I'm yours to command, your majesty. Oh my god.